Hi friends, this is Narsimha. Today I am going to tell about GXP principle. What is the GXP principles? What are the GXP principles? What is the importance of GXP principle in pharma industry? Okay, let us start. GXP is a acronym, generic good practice. It is a set of regulations and guidelines for pharmaceutical industry. The concept of GXP principles is to ensure the safety of the product in a pharmaceutical industry throughout the life cycle. Okay, it is mainly focusing highly important in a pharmaceutical industry to ensure the safety of the drug, safety of the product. Either it's API, either it's pharmaceutical, either it's biotechnical product, either it is medical device, whatever it may be. The safety is important and the quality is important for the throughout of this life cycle of the product. Okay, these GXP principles are mainly focusing on the three things that are the traceability, accountability, and data integrity. Okay, traceability. It is ensuring that it is the history of the process, history of the method, history of the process. Whatever you are manufacturing the product, it should be reverse engineered. It is under comes in traceability and accountability. Accountability is identification for the individual involvement of the product, individual involvement of the process. It should undercome in the accountability. And data integrity. Data integrity means everybody knows very well. Whatever the data you are generated, that should be reliability. Okay, these three things are very much important for the GXP. Here G means good, X means variables of the many things like clinical manufacturing document, review, audit, documentation, storage, whatever it may. These are the under these are all comes under variables in the place of X. P means practice. Everyone will know. Okay. Now I am going to describe about GCP. GCP means good clinical practice. Whatever clinical stage of the drug, that should be very authentically, means very reliability. In clinical practice, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 steps are there. Whatever the clinical we are doing, that should be trustworthy, that should be documented, that should be very important to the drug to use for human body, whatever it may be. Whatever you are doing the clinical trials, that should be in a good documentation manner, and that should be in a reliability manner. Okay, next, good manufacturing practice. Good manufacturing practice is very much important in pharmaceutical industries. These are the depend on different agencies like different countries, because different countries having their own agencies. As per that, we have to follow their fulfill their commitments, fulfill their requirements. Okay, based on that, they given some requirements like ICH guidelines. In that, ICH Q7 is a good manufacturing practice. It will undercome good manufacturing practice. It should be very much important for all the pharma industries and biotechnical products, whatever it may be. Whatever you are producing, whatever you are manufacturing the drug, that should be in a quality and safety manner throughout the life of that product. Okay, and good documentation practice. Whatever the data we are generating, that should be in a documented like online as a contemporaneous manner, and that should be real reliability for long time of that product. Okay, and good review practice. Good review practice is very much important in a pharmaceutical industries, because whatever the data generated by ground level, that should be authenticated by review level. So whatever the data we are reviewing, that should be in compliance with specification, SOPs, and whatever the requirement of agencies, that should be how to ensure. Once the data is reviewed by or authenticated by one person, means that should be compliance mode only. That should be fulfilled 100% as per our STPR, SOP, as per our customer requirements. Okay, and good audit practice. Whatever auditors will come are internal or external. we have to follow the requirements of agencies. So they having some guidelines, they having some requirements, they having that commitments. Based on that we have to fulfill. Based on that we have to manufacturing the products. Based on that we have to fulfill the all documents. Whenever auditor will come, he will review the online already reviewed documents. So here, whatever the data reviewed, that should be in a proper manner. If that the data is good, means the auditor also will get some positive hopes, and he also feel happily, he also feel some positive hope. So whatever the data we are generating and whatever the data we reviewed, that should be in a compliance mode, that should be in a proper mode, that should be in 100% fulfill with their requirements of agencies. Okay. And good laboratory practice, GLP, this is the main important in pharmaceutical industries. Laboratory means it is a testing, one of the testing center. Whatever the data, whatever the drug, whatever the product we are manufactured, that product undergo in laboratory for testing purpose. So whatever the testing we are performing, that should be in a compliance mode only, that should be in a proper mode. Okay. We are performing the test, whatever we are performed, that test should be online, it should be analyzed, it should be reviewed and stored. So because based on that, the laboratory should follow the complaints mode, the laboratory should follow the requirement of agencies. Okay. And storage of the GSP, good storage practice. Whatever the products we are produced, manufactured, that products should be storage in a proper conditions, based on the properties of that product, either 25 degrees, either 2 to 8 degrees, either 40 degrees. Based on the product we have to store the product. And okay. And GSP, GDP, good distribution also very much important nowadays. Good GDP means good distribution practice. These and all very important in for pharmaceutical industries, biotechnology products, whatever it may be. Okay. These are the main important to ensure the safety of the product. These GXP principles are mainly focusing on the safety and quality of the products throughout the life cycle of the products. Okay, thank you.